I'm almost level 48 and I'm already planning ahead. Uh, Ever since Brandon 10 did that amazing, crazy XP, um, oh my god, he ruined everything basically. If you don't know who it is, he's the number one Pokemon player in the world. He has, like, his points are in the billion. Well, anyway, when it was time to be capped at 50 instead of 40, Pokemon Go knew this, so they made it more difficult for him and other trainers who already have points accumulated, so they can't just breeze right through 50 because they're going to breeze right through 50. So they made these challenges at every step, and they all filmed themselves doing it. But it's difficult, but you have a lot of time because of the crazy amount of XP you have to get. I just need a few more, two more 25 km in 1 week, and that's pretty easy. But I got quite a while to do it, so I'm not worried about that. But anyway, I think one of the most difficult ones was the EV challenge because it doesn't tell you what EV you're doing, like what you need. It just says to put it in all forms, but some of them, like, you had to do like special tasks to make it evolve. And I wasn't keeping track, so I didn't know which ones I had and didn't have, and some of them I did twice, and I got no points for it, and that was a challenge. So on my other account, I have it recorded what I have already for the EVs, and I'll be ready for the next ones. But anyway, back to what I'm doing. So the next level is 48, and this is the requirements, which is crazy. So sending 500 gifts to friends, that's not too bad. That's super, super easy. Get 50 lucky Pokemon in trades. That's pretty easy. It's just doing it daily. And, sometimes you could get up to 3 lucky Pokemon within a trade with somebody, but you had to do, I think, about 50 or 60 to get that. But sometimes, you only get 2, but it's always at least 2. So you'll be able to do that in all that time. The one that kind of was like going to be difficult for some people is make 10 trades with Pokemon caught at least 300 km apart. Well, if you're not a hardcore player, that's going to be hard. You're going to have to go into chats and join clubs, and you're going to have to get those gifts and get those eggs. So when you hatch them, and you're going to have to do walking, sadly. And when you hatch them, you're going to get those, like, say, you got a friend in Australia. So if you get that egg from Australia, you could trade that off, and there's one. Well, those are easy. Those are easy, but for players who have not been doing their platinum medals, I feel sorry for, because they'll never make it. I mean, like, if you see on the bottom, it says earn platinum medals. Some platinum medals require completing tasks like catching 50,000 Pokemon or spinning 50,000 Pokestops. That's a friggin' lot. But I've been counting because when I saw, I was like, oh my god, how many do I have? I don't know if these will count. But these are my platinums. And these ones were like ones that you have kind of like almost in the beginning. So you should have these blown through if you play regularly and you catch every friggin' Pokemon, even if you already have it. I keep telling people you should just get them. And good thing if they listen, because this comes up as a challenge to get to the next level. And I do it because you need that candy. You need that Stardust. So, all of these are done. and way beyond. See, you need 25, and I got 15. See, that's how much I just keep getting and getting. Look at that one, 28. But yeah, so, I got the 18 right here, and these are my other ones. Raid Expert, I'm at 803, and the top is 500. And that's basically going into a raid. You get one free pass a day, but you could, sometimes if you have special events, you'll get free passes when you spin Pokestops. And, just raid, even if it's just like a 1-star. I do a lot of 1-stars when I was like figuring out what Pokemon is the strongest, when I was learning it. Rising Star, 356, and you only need 150, and you have to defeat different species in raid, like all different. Triathlete, this one is like kind of crazy. 7-day Pokemon catch streaks or Pokestop spin streak 100 times. So basically what that is if you don't know, you get a daily where it keeps track from day 1 to day 7, and you have to do day 1 and 7 on streaks or Pokestops, but I do both of them. If one drops off, say like you forget to spin a Pokestop, but you're on day 6 for catching the Pokemon, just do that. Don't drop it off. Just catch it and then you start the other one, even if they're off. Sometimes you do get sick or something happens, you can't play every day, but that's what it is. And I've done that 302 times. And this one's pretty easy. Best friends with 20 trainers. It's not hard to get friends now. It's like all different. When you're in a raid, you could put yourself out there. If you want to be friends, they could friend you from the raid that you just did. And usually people will come after you if you're like over level 45. But that's pretty fast with the new updates and all that. Trainer best friends happens so fast now, especially when there's events. They'll have like a week or two where you can get points with them pretty quickly. And research tasks, that's your dailies and events and all that, whatever. 2,500, of course. I'm at 3,679, but I don't do those every day because sometimes it's like it requires something and I don't want to delete it, because you can delete them if it's too difficult, or it's something you don't want, like 3 excellence in a row. That's hard. And this one I've always done. The Pikachu fan, catch 1,000. I'm at 2,102. And I have Sightseer, which is 2,000 unique Pokestops. I'm at 3,675. Backpacker, visit 50,000 Pokestops, and I visited 56. Yeah, that's not like if you do the same stop every day. You have to have new ones. I know it sounds crazy, but you can't spin the same one over and over and get points. It has to be the new ones, I'm pretty sure. Visit 50,000. Or I don't know. I should double check on that, because like maybe it's not, because I just realized it doesn't say unique. Oh well. I don't know if you could find out about that, because sometimes it doesn't really say exactly, like specifically. Oh, so yeah, so unique Pokestops, that's the site here, never mind. So that's just basic Pokestops, so I guess you can. So but if someone doesn't do it every day, or if they're in a rural area, that'll be a headache. Oh yeah, eggs. No one likes to walk their eggs, but I do, because sometimes you get like Pokemon that can only be hatched from eggs. And that's where I'm at. Evolve. I evolve all the time. Like, it's just something that I do for points. I don't know if anyone else does it, but I always do this. Like I said, I catch all the Pokemon even if I already have it, or it's something that I don't want, because there are some Pokemon I just hate to catch, but I catch it anyway for the Stardust and the candy. And sometimes, like I had another video where I had a Meowth, and I have like crazy amount of candy, and there's nothing I could do with it, but I still catch them, because when you level, it does the you need more candy, and I'm at 47, so I need 48, 49, and 50. So who knows how much candy that's gonna need, but I'm prepared for it. Collector, catch 50,000 Pokemon. I'm pretty far up there, but I know there's people who've caught more than that, and I don't know, because like I said, sometimes I just don't go, or we got work or whatever, but yeah, that's where I'm at. And then the Kanto, yeah, so that's basically all of it, and it goes up to 30 platinum. So if the bottom counts, then I only need 5 more platinums. And I was looking at that, and let's see, I don't know if I could do that, but I'm pretty close. What else is looking pretty good? This one, whatever this is. Oh, I need some more. But some of them, you had to go out of the United States to get, or like I said, if you could get friends in the areas of unique Pokemon, you might get it from the egg. Maybe. I don't know. I would have already gotten it because I have friends all around the world. What else is there that I'm almost at? Oh, maybe this one? Yeah, same thing. Just have to find out which ones they are. Oh, gym leader. Oh my gosh. That's pretty easy. Just put some chances in there. So I guess I better start working on that. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that actually, so I'll remember. There's 36. Oh wait, no, 31. 31, did I say? Yeah, 31. What else is there? Looks like that's the only thing that's pretty close. I don't even know what that is. I'd have to look at my Pokedex to see which ones I don't have, and but yeah. So I don't know. Let's see, what is this? Catch 500 XXL. That's kind of hard because that's random. You don't even know if you're gonna get them. And like I said, I catch a lot. And sometimes, it's just normal size. Because these are kind of new. It didn't start a long time ago. It's kind of like recently. They were doing the XX and the extra large, and no one knew why. But in Australia, they were having this testing. And what it is you catch those, and you have these showcase Pokestops, and they pop up for a day or two, and you put your Pokemon there. Whoever has the biggest or smallest wins, and you do get a prize for that. Let me see if I can find it, because it is somewhere. Showcase. Oh, I could do that one. Mega Evolve. Because I haven't Mega Evolved a lot of them because, I don't need it. Oh, here it is. The showcase. That's kind of hard too, because sometimes people beat me out because, I don't have that level of Pokemon in small or large. But I always keep track of all of them, and I keep them all. And then like if you put XXL or XXS, it'll give you a list of everything you have, from the biggest to the not so big, and then the smallest to the not so small. So I always start with the not so small and just start deleting some of them. But I had to look at the numbers before I delete them. I know that's like crazy and it's a lot of work, and you know, it's like, you know, does you really have this time? But you get the pose, which I guess it's not gonna let me show you because you had to earn it. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so I'm preparing for that already, and it's not fun. Oh my gosh. What was this one again? Oh yeah, I'm gonna screenshot that too, because oh my gosh. What's the next one? 46 is the top. Jeez. Okay. And it's not easy to mega evolve them either, because you had to get the candy and everything. Rocket. Oh yeah. Oh, that's almost done. Maybe 20. Oh, it's the next one. Okay, I'm almost there. So that one is kind of hard to find because you had to beat the rocket team to get the radar, and he may or may not show up. And sometimes when you find him, it's a decoy, and you're just like, oh god. What's this one? Pure. That one I could do. I just haven't done it because, like, you know, takes a lot of stardust and candy. But I do purify daily, and this one, you know, is pretty easy too. But I'm working on it. What else is there? This one I want to get through. This was a challenge a long time ago, and I thought it was pretty cool. Tiny Rattata. This one is hard. You got to go to the ocean, and I would love to get that vest because I got the shoes and the pants. Unknown, that's kind of hard because you have to go to paid events. It's not just, you know, they're not just in the wild. You got to pay for the plane ticket if you have to go all the way over there or drive to another state. And this one, 1,000 raid battles, 2,000. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. That's gonna take a long time. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta figure this out. This one I have a lot of, but in the level 50 I gotta save them because they're all marked, like, since, you know, 2020 when I went to Paris. I have a lot from Paris. There's like ones from Japan, ones from Australia, Canada, you know, for that level 50 requirement. I think that one you have to do long distance trade. I think I showed you earlier, but yeah, that's, oh my gosh, that's, oh, I don't know, it gives you a headache just trying to think about it. Oh my gosh. This one I could have had done a long time ago if I kept up with it, but I'm doing it now, and that's just your basic trainer battles, which you go to battle. And I can't battle right now because I'm maxed out, but the trainer battles are down here. You just pick them and you just train your Pokemon. You know, like when you get a new Pokemon, you want to test drive them. This is where you go. You battle them, and you could pick which one you want to start with. And that's how you know if your Pokemon is good or not. And you get your first fight, you get, you know, like some prizes, but I haven't been doing it every day because I try to do this, their actual battles, because you could only do so many a day, and then you have to wait till the next day to play, and it's just hard. It's crazy, but that's what I'm preparing for, sadly. I know it's just a game, and I try not to take it serious either, but you know, I can't stop playing, but I have slowed down a lot. I used to be really bad at this. Ooh. Oh my gosh, these things are not out all the time. But yeah, so I feel bad for people who haven't been preparing like their whole 40 levels catching Pokemon just when they feel like they only need it, when really you should be catching every friggin' one of them. And there are so many times that, you know, I get maxed out on space and I keep deleting just the first 4, and I have to go through my Pokedex to delete more, but you can't just delete them because, you know, it's just crazy because you need to, like, okay, say like these guys. Where are you? Like, if you want a good one, you got to collect the candy, and these things aren't really out there all the time. So if you trade it, you'll get candy. So when I get trades, I always mark them like A or 8 or something. So like when I trade them, I'll trade all the bad ones and get the candy for the trade and then delete them, because sometimes they'll just be bad and a bad trade anyway, and then you'll get your lucky ones. But usually sometimes the lucky ones aren't even that good either. And let's see how this one is. It's pretty terrible, but okay just for gyms. But you know, just because it's lucky doesn't mean it's going to be the best. Ooh, that one's good. But you know, it's the only way to get candy when they're not around. So I had to save them until I trade it with somebody who has the same amount of Blissies. See, like, you know, the ones that I get from far away, I always like tag them. And, you know, and I also mark them too. So like, oh my God, I don't know. It's just, this is a new one too. These things, it's a game and it's within the game. And these things are so ridiculous because it takes so much candy. And they're not just regular Pokemon, because you have to fight in certain gyms only with these Pokemon. And they're so hard to level because like it takes a friggin' watch. Like I'm at, this one's maxed, but it took everything to do it again. I'm going to need 40. And I can't just get 40 large candy because it takes 100 candies to make one large candy. And you don't even want to know. You know, the only way to get large candy is if you can trade, or if you do raids. It's crazy. It's just a game within a game. But you know, there's nothing you could do. And I didn't want to get any, but you know, they look pretty interesting. So I finally, you know, decided just to level some up, because not all of these are really good, but like the best ones I got. So, and I can't, you know, and these things are so hard because sometimes, you know, if it's a really good Pokemon that you want, you can't get it because I don't have the strength. This one's almost good. I only have 1 max, but I need 2 more. It's, oh my gosh, you don't even want to know. They just take your life. But yeah, that's going on in my world. So I'll keep you updated. But yeah, that's the requirement. I don't remember what these were. But sometimes if you already have it, it'll just mark it off. Like say you have like all the or not the EVs, that one you had to do actually, but like the 7-day streak. And if you've done that like a long time ago, because it'll keep track, it'll just say task complete when you hit the next level. So, you know, you could just log on level and then see which ones are already completed, because there were some that were completed already, like when I was 41, 42, 43, and I didn't know what they were, so I had to go look them up to see what was it that I already had done. But if you've done it, it'll just mark it right off when you get to the next level. So that's why I'm trying to do everything now. But I tried not to look at 48, 49, and 50, but you know, after that EV fiasco, that's when I started looking and preparing, because it sucks. Because, you know, famous trainers, you know, got this for us because they'll just blow right through it. And so they had to make it difficult for them. Which, you know, it's whatever. Makes it interesting. But yeah. Oh my gosh. I want to quit this game so bad, but then again, I'm too far in. But that's my life. Oh my gosh. Nobody likes this style, but I think it's funny. I'll just show you. This one and the double mohawk. I put it on when I'm gonna do the battles, because you know, when you go on that screen, everyone sees who you are, and then like you know, they're just gonna see like some mohawk person that's gonna kick their ass. But can't wait to get to 48.